For sales, I assert that deep problem knowledge is more important than product knowledge. So what homeowner problems does Aeroseal solve or prevent? Or if you flip it around, what are the benefits, or what I prefer to call the outcomes, for the homeowner when they get their ducts sealed? Intimately knowing the problems Aeroseal can solve list will naturally direct you to ask the right questions and to connect what they say to your solutions. Sales 101 says, always pinpoint their problems before presenting your product. So in keeping with putting the customer first, in this 5-lesson mini-series, we'll introduce you to the common problems duct leakage causes that homeowners routinely complain about and how Aeroseal solves them all. Check it out. Duct leakage is the underlying technical problem that Aeroseal solves. In our last lessons, we had a crash course on what researchers like the Department of Energy have discovered about the extent of duct leakage. It turns out that ducts leak, and they usually leak a lot. I then shared my top 10 reasons why this is so. So ducts usually leak, and Aeroseal solves that technical problem. Unfortunately, many homeowners won't feel compelled to seal their ducts just because they leak. They say they've always leaked. Homeowners are always tuned into a radio station called WIIFM. What's in it for me? So what? Why should I care? What are the implications of their duct leakage? That means we have to look at duct leakage from the homeowner's perspective. How do leaky ducts affect their enjoyment of their home? What are the pains they want relieved? Why would a homeowner invest in Aeroseal? Since ducts typically leak somewhere between 20 and 40%, you might think Aeroseal is all about the energy waste and high utility bills. That is usually part of the reason people buy. But in fact, energy waste is usually not the main problem that drives the purchase. I divide duct leakage problems or pains into 6 broad categories. 1. Temperature discomfort. 2. Humidity discomfort. 3. Dust, odors, bugs. 4. Unhealthy air. 5. Equipment fouling and breakdowns. And of course, number 6, excessive utility bills. Today, we'll start tackling the big one, temperature discomfort, which in turn breaks down into 5 common symptoms or complaints. The first common temperature comfort complaint we'll look at is uneven temperatures from not enough conditioned air. Most homeowners complain they have at least one room or area or entire level of their home that doesn't heat or cool well. Our bedroom is too hot. Family room's too cold. It's like we're walking through 3 different climate zones going from one end of the house to the other. The only level of the house that's comfortable is the one with the thermostat. Duct leakage is usually the single biggest cause of uneven temperatures in the home. Let's take a look at a sheet metal system that leaks 25% on the supply side alone. Very common, by the way. That's how much mine leaked. Imagine a bedroom that needs 100 cubic feet of conditioned air, or in layman's terms, basketballs of air, every minute. These 100 CFMs of air leave the AC coil, along with all the rest of the airflow, and travel down the ducts towards the bedroom. But 25 of them escape all along the way, squirting out through all the little gaps and holes in the ducts. So if 100 start out, but 25 escape, how many get to the bedroom? Only 75. But it needs 100. And so the bedroom is too warm, and they don't sleep well at night. Again, that was my house. With Aeroseal, we typically reduce the original leakage by over 90%. Now, 100 units of air start on the journey, and only 2 manage to escape. So 98 CFMs gets into the bedroom. These before and after delivered airflow numbers can be measured, by the way, and some dealers do it routinely. That 23 additional CFMs on top of the 75 they were getting is equal to a 30% more air getting to the bedroom each minute. Increasing the cool air by 30% usually makes a really big difference to the comfort. It sure did in my bedroom. Especially when the supply ductwork was really leaky, you'll often hear great immediate feedback like, wow, the curtains are now moving. In my house, my wife Kathy noticed right away that the toilet paper in the upstairs bathroom near a supply register was now fluttering in the wind. It never did that before. For various reasons, the air often comes out a bit cooler too, or warmer in the winter. So more air, and it's a bit cooler, lots more cooling energy delivered. And it's coming out at a higher velocity, which promotes much better mixing in the room. Department of Energy research has confirmed that duct sealing really helps solve uneven temperature problems. Here's a quote from their Building America program. When ducts are repaired, rooms at the end of long ducts tend to become much more comfortable, warmer in winter and cooler in summer. Customers notice this immediate improvement and often consider this benefit alone to be worth the entire cost of the repair work. This is exactly what happened in my house, a 2-story over a basement with a single AC system. In the summer, our top bedroom level used to be 8 degrees warmer than the main level where the thermostat is. We either had to really overcool the main floor and basement to make the bedrooms tolerable, or use fans to supplement the AC. I was thinking of getting zoning, but thankfully did Aeroseal instead. Now we have only a 2-degree difference, and we sleep so much better at night. And I actually still haven't done the math to see how much money I'm saving on utility bills. Here's an Aeroseal job where the owner, Sandy, had a master bedroom suite on the 2nd floor that just wouldn't heat or cool. I took the time to measure before and after register airflows with a flow hood. Aeroseal increased the total supply airflow from 800 CFM to 1100 CFM. That's an astounding 38% system-wide improvement. The percentage increases were greatest for the registers with the longest duct runs. That makes sense, because the further a room is from the air handler, the more joints and cracks its ducts usually have. We got so much more air to her master bedroom suite that she actually had to adjust the balancing dampers to choke down the bedroom airflow after. So our first way duct sealing improves thermal comfort is by getting the conditioned supply air to where it's supposed to go. Sometimes it increases a lot, sometimes not as dramatic, but it always helps. Sealing the returns can also help even out temperatures by doing a better job of sucking air that needs to be reconditioned directly out of the problem space. However, while return sealing is very important, it seems to have a lesser impact on uneven temperatures than sealing the supply side. Here's thermal comfort problem number 2. Uneven temperatures from too much conditioned air. In some houses, especially when the leaky ducts are inside the house envelope, Aeroseal simultaneously improves comfort by no longer letting conditioned air leak to where it's not supposed to go. The classic example is the multi-story over a basement like mine was. I call this the Goldilocks house. The upstairs is too hot, the basement is too cold, but the main floor is just right. Aeroseal redirects the cold air that used to leak into the basement and between the ceilings and walls and puts it in the bedrooms, where we do want it. So simultaneously, the bedrooms become cooler and the basement is no longer a meat locker. The house sort of self-balances. This happened in my house. The basement TV room used to be too cold in the summer. Now it's fine. We'll continue the subject of air balancing and how Aeroseal interacts with zoning in the next lesson. The audio track for this video is available to listen to for review. Thanks for being an Aeroseal dealer, and I'll see you on the next lesson. Happy selling and sealing.